Hi, you're watching Professor Plays. This is my Factorio tutorial series built from scratch. I'm in the mall, or one of them. This is where I was making RoboPorts. I want to continue. I don't think I've done anything special since the last episode. I see something I want to do right now is I want to connect these networks together. This is the refineries down here, and I'm standing here where the mall is, but all the robots are being built up there. So right now, what did I put? I put like 2 robots in there. 2 poor little robots. They've got a lot of work to do. So if I connect this network to that network where the robots are being built, then we can get more robots down here to work on doing all that nasty plumbing in the refinery. So let me see if I can connect these. I'm holding a RoboPort and I can see the dashed yellow line there. And will you connect? No, you won't connect. Okay. I'm going to put this one here on the corner. I'm going to line up the corners like that. Give you some power. There's some power, and then you can go up here. We'll put 2 RoboPorts like this. Let's see if I put an inserter there and put you there. Put you there. Like that. There they go. They're off. And they're going down there to go to work. Now I'm going to need to limit the number of logistic bots that I insert into this RoboPort the same way I did up there. So give me a wire, and we're going to connect you down to this RoboPort. And you're going to read robot statistics, and available logistic bots is X. So X less than, we'll do 200 again. So we can put 200 logistic bots into the network. These are all the same network because these RoboPorts are linked. So now we make robots there, and what are you waiting on? You're waiting on flying robot. Oh, whoa, you can't make any robots because the belt doesn't go down there enough. Now you can make robots. There, you're putting robots in there. Okay, you're putting logistic bots in the network. Now let's go down here to the refinery. Oh, and then these chests, these steel chests, I want to replace those with the red chests, the passive providers. Am I making those chests somewhere? I was planning on it, but I did not build those yet. Is that correct? Right. So what I should do is I should plan on building those logistic chests in here, and they need steel chests. I wonder if I should move these things around. Do I have room? I think I do. What if... I'm thinking. What if I made steel... well, I could actually belt steel chests. The other logistic chests, which there's a bunch of them. There's 4 or 5. They require steel chests. Right now I can only build the 2. I can build the passive provider, the red one, and the storage chest, which is the yellow one. You notice the ingredients are red-green circuits and a steel chest. So this is the steel chests are required to build the other chests. I'm thinking, how am I going to get steel chests over to the machines where I build the other chests? I could obviously belt them over there, which might not be too bad. Okay, well, let's do that for now. I can maybe move it later. So if you... I'm not making these anywhere else, am I? The red chest, no. So if you made the passive provider, and I don't know, you made a storage chest, I probably should move you. Actually, yeah, probably, well, I want to be able to get steel chests into these other machines. How am I going to do that conveniently? If I had steel chests, if you made steel chests, just thinking here, just thinking, if you made steel chests and you made, oh, I don't know, one of the other red chests, I don't have any inserters or undergrounds. I could directly insert. I need some underground belts here. I don't think I can directly insert into all these machines because there's, yeah, that wouldn't make sense to put that there. I think there's 5 of these chests. Let's see, how can I tell how many there are? Oh, let's go to if I have a constant combinator. If I have a constant, oh, I have some constant combinator. If I click on you and I do this and I go here, yeah, here's all the chests. 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I don't remember what you require for ingredients though. Some of these chests require the other chests as ingredients. Does it tell me if I go to do research? If I go research this, yes. So if I say, oh, I'm sorry, what I did, I should have told you what I did. I went to T. Uh, T is the where you do research. So I'm in the research queue, and down here is the logistics system research. This is what enables some of the other chests. In fact, it enables these. It enables the active provider chest, the requester chest, and the buffer chest, in addition to the 2 we already have. And so if I point to these, it tells me the ingredients that are required. So red green circuit, steel chest, red green circuit, steel chest. Yeah, so they all require steel chest, and there's 5 of them in total. Okay, so what I'm thinking is make steel chests and direct insert to make the others, but I can't direct insert into 5. I could direct insert into 4. What if I did that? What if you made... What if you made a steel chest down there? I can direct insert there. I can direct insert there. So you could be chest there, chest. So you would need to move if I did that. Made a mess, didn't I? You would need to move if I did that. You could make steel chests there. Oh, my inventory's a mess again. Okay, let's clear out junk. I don't need coal. I don't need all this steel. What I need is inventory space, so I can do some stuff. What else can I get rid of? I can get rid of that. I can get rid of that. Okay, that's a little better. So if you made the steel chest, I could... And the other chests require circuits to build them. And they all required circuits, right? They all required the same thing. Is that what I said? Yes, they all require circuits to build them. So if you were steel chests in the middle, I could do one there, one there, one there, and one there. That would be 4 chests, and then I would need to get a steel chest to make one more, like that. So you could make... And I need to get steel to make steel chests. So you would need steel here. Well, I could do this. I could put steel here like I did up there. So this could be steel. Like that. You're going to make a steel chest. You're going to give those steel chests to all these machines that are around you. So you can do there, 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 and there. So you can get steel chests. And I need one more. So I could do... I need to get steel chests to one more of you. What if I did it over here like that? And what if you output a steel chest here? Let's see, this is going to be gears going down like this. Pipe and gears, rather. And this is gears here, like this. I'm going to need to get... You get a steel chest, you do, and you do. I just need to get one of these, either this one or this one. I need to get a steel chest to you from here. So let's do... Let's see, if you were... You could... That would give you a steel chest from there. Yeah, how do I get the steel chest out of here? Let's do this. Oh, that is connected. But you needed... No, you don't need those. So those are still connected. So then I could take a steel chest. I could take a steel chest from here. And you would need a steel chest, which would be there. Can you go over one more? Yes, you can go over one more, and you're still connected there. So that would be there. Oh, in fact, you're the output. Where's my... I want passive provider chest. So you're an output chest. So you're going to put your chest there. This is going to be steel chests here. Like that. And you need a steel chest to go in there. And I could do that here. Like this. And so that will give you a steel chest there. Okay, so that'll put steel chest there, 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 and there. Okay, so that will build, I can build all the other chests like that. So you're going to make, here, you can be the passive provider chest. So these are the other chests right here. So give me a constant combinator or 3. You are going to be, and where am I going to output these? I'm going to output this. Let's output it. Where are the steel chests being output? I want you to go into a provider chest also. Steel chests. If I did this, that would put them steel chest there. Will you put it in there? You will put a steel chest in there. I don't have any of those. Give me some long-handed, please. That will put a steel chest in there. You can put the steel chest on there. So you have a direct insertion. You're getting a steel chest. You are They're going onto that belt, so you're getting them. And you're getting them. Okay, so that's enough steel chests for everybody, and they're going in here for my use. Okay, so let's make a stack of those. Here, you can have a stack of those. Like that. So there's steel chest, you're getting steel chests. You can get circuits. You can how long does it take you to craft? You are quick. You can output your chest there. One stack of those, so I'm making those. You can output you're not getting steel chests. You're not getting steel. Oh, you need steel there. Okay, this is steel here. There's steel, you're making steel chests. You're putting them there. You need circuits. Okay, you're getting circuits here. And you're going to output, give me a copy of this, like this. You're going to output your chest there, so we're making storage chests. Okay. And we're putting steel chests in there, and I limited that. Okay, so we're making steel chests. They're in the network. We're making the red ones. They're in the network. We're making the yellow ones. They're in the network. And as I unlock the others, I can make them around here. Okay. These chests that are currently steel chests, I want to make those the red storage chests. So let's do an upgrade planner. So I left click on upgrade planner and I put it in my inventory. Now I'm going to right click on it and I'm going to upgrade from a steel chest to a passive provider chest. Like that. So that's the upgrade planner. Now there it is in my inventory. Now I'm going to pick that up, left click, and I'm going to highlight, just drag a box across. All of those chests, all the steel ones now will be upgraded to passive provider. Now did I have any of these that were iron chests? I might have. I normally, once I get the ability to make steel chests, I use those because they can be recycled. It's not a big deal, but the logistic chests, one of the ingredients is steel chest. So if you use steel chest, you can recycle them. But yeah, so there's some that are not passive provider chests over here. So give me some more passive provider chests so I can manually update those or upgrade those. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, see this chest that's bouncing up and down? This one too. So the robots are doing what I told them to do. I said replace the steel chests with the red chests. Well, now it's got a steel chest and it doesn't know what to do with it. So that's where you need the storage chests. Those are the yellow ones. Let's see, here. So now, oh, you're not limited, are you? Oh, you are limited. I must have already had some. So now you need some storage chests. There they come. They're bringing the stuff over to the storage chests that they were holding. Like that. So now there's a place for them to put junk. In fact, you could make this. Well, yeah, I could make that a storage chest. It already had junk in it. Anyway, so now what I want to do is I want to go run to these other places where they were not steel chests, they were iron chests, and I want to put passive provider chests over there. Well, that was a steel chest there, but oh, you don't have roboports over here. It's telling me there's no roboport, so I need to connect these as well. Let's extend this over here. How far will you stretch? Right there, and right there, and right there. Like that. And where else do I need these? Anybody else have steel or iron chests with stuff in it that I need? Nope. Nope. So I did those already. Those are all in the network now. Boy, look at the bots flying around. That's great. And you're doing it autumn. You have an inserter missing. Right to there. I don't know why you're there. You don't need to be there. I don't know why you're there. Anyway. I made a mistake somewhere. I won't be the only one. Oh, you're coming to get my trash. Yay, we have logistic bots now. They're coming to get my trash. So the trash is emptying. There they go. I'll stand next to the to the dump. They can pick up my trash, put them in the storage chests. They do a great job of organizing too when they pick up your trash. Come on, there we go. Okay, good. Trash lots are empty. If I wanted this to get placed in the chests up there, I could just mark it for deletion, and they would pick all that trash up and put it up there as well. But it's good enough to where it is. Okay, now let's see. So that one, you're making those chests. You're making those chests. There's room for more chests once the research is completed. And all of the steel chests are red chests. And I'm looking for the iron chests that I need to manually change. And I think that's all. I think I've got them all updated now. Yeah, those bots are busy now. I love it. Okay, and did I put everything in chests? Oh, I'm not making these are stack inserters. I want to start using these to unload. When I put trains, I like to use stack inserters to unload the trains. What do you need? Oh, you need an advanced circuit. Gear, electronic circuit, and an advanced circuit. You only need one advanced circuit, and you need a fast inserter. Well, that mall layout may not be the best. You need a fast inserter. That would have been nice if that was closer to the fast inserter up there. Oh well. There's never a perfect mall. Anyway, now the issue is how do I get fast inserters down there? How do I get fast inserters? Well, I can put a belt. How do I get that onto a belt? You could be a fast inserter there. Yeah. You need advanced circuits. You need to have both circuits, don't you? You need to have red circuits on you as well. But you're the only one that needs advanced circuits. Well, that seems like a waste. That seems like a waste to put red circuits all the way up and down through there just for this one machine. I think it's time for spaghetti. Let's see, if I had a filter inserter and I did that and I did that and I did that and I did that, could you grab from here? You could. And you could pick up an advanced circuit from there and put them in there, and they would go down there, and you could pick them up from there, and they would go in there. Spaghetti to the rescue. And then you needed fast inserters. So fast inserter. I need a fast inserter on that belt. Voila. Fast inserters. You also need electronic circuits. And you need gears. And now we're making stack inserters, and you need some place to put those, which is a passive provider chest. Let's do 2 stacks of those. And that's not too spaghetti-ish, is it? And we're making stack inserters. I use those to load and unload trains. That's why I want those. And other places, but that's primarily why I want them. The stack inserters they can pick up more items at once, so they're faster. They can load and unload faster. Okay, and then what else did I need over here? I don't remember. I'm making rail, I'm making locomotives, I'm making cargo wagons, I'm making fluid wagons, I'm making storage tanks, I'm making rail signals. I have rail. Yes. Oh, I know what I needed to work on. Did I get the refinery all? No. No. Yeah. Okay. This is right. I left it kind of halfway done. I really need to get that done, don't I? Because it's not doing anything. One of these is probably backed up. Oh, it's petroleum gas. Well, that's the unusual one to back up. But anyway, I mentioned it when I did this that it's not finished yet. So what happens is, and it's normally not petroleum gas. That's the one that's used to make sulfur and plastic. So normally when the factory's running, which the factory's not running right now, I'm not doing research. Normally when the factory's running, that one is being consumed. It's these two that will back up. So what you need to do down here is you need to put chemical plants to crack, it's called cracking, to crack heavy oil into light oil and light oil into petroleum gas in the proper ratios, and then the refinery, the whole, not just one refinery, but the whole thing, the oil processing facility will keep running. So I'll need to, I don't want to forget, I need to do that. I don't really need to do it now, though, because I'm not using it. I need to get some science running is what I need to do, don't I? Oh, and all this smelting over here is still. Okay, let's get the bots started on that smelting layout. I don't have enough ore in there yet, but we'll get them to build it. Am I making steel furnaces? Yes. How many do you have? Okay, good. So here, we'll have the bots build the smelting setup, and I'm going to replace the stone furnaces with steel furnaces and the yellow belt with red belt. So let's use this upgrade planner. I don't need that anymore. So I'm going to do stone furnace to steel furnace, and I'm going to do yellow belt to red belt, including the undergrounds and the splitters. Like that. So there's my upgrade planner for the smelting layouts. And I'll upgrade all of this. Well, I'm not really doing research. Doesn't matter. I'll just upgrade it all. I mean, upgrading all of this will mean that it may stop working completely until, well, let's do this one here. If you upgraded it all, it might stop working completely until the upgrade was finished. I'll do it. I'll do this right here. So watch what happens. So right now it's built with stone. Well, it's blueprinted in stone furnaces. So if I drag this upgrade planner across here now, all those stone furnaces will change to steel furnaces, and all the transport belt, the yellow belt, will change to red. So see, because it's a blueprint, it happens instantly. But now the bots will put steel furnaces in there, and they'll put red belt in there. But this may not be under build area. This may not be in a robot build area yet. Give me a roboport. Yeah, it is not. So it won't do anything until I put roboports over here. So that's basically what I want. I don't want the bots to build it with stone furnaces. I want them to build it with steel furnaces. So I'm going to upgrade all of this and then have the bots start working on it. So all those will be steel furnaces. And yeah, let's do this one too. I mean, these are all going to get upgraded, but while it's being upgraded, it may not work. It may stop working, but let's see what happens. I want all of these to be upgraded like that. And then all of these, I want these to be red belt. Cold input doesn't really need to be, but it's simpler to just drag it across everything. It's only a few belts. That way you don't miss the stuff that you really want. And so I want all of these to be, I want you to be upgraded too. And I want you to be upgraded, steel production. Like that. And those belts. Yeah, so I just don't want to miss anything. I'm just going to upgrade it all. It's simpler. Like that. And this was ore coming in. These do need to be upgraded. So let's upgrade all of those. Like that. Okay, ore is going to start coming in by train, so up there like that's good enough. Now let's put some roboports over here. Get this all part of the network. They're already started down there where they had access, but I want to extend over. Let's see, I need to get all of this in the build area, build zone of robots. So if I put a roboport there, let's see. Yeah, there's a gap there, so I do need roboports here. Okay, let's put one there. You need power. And then on this side, I need to cover this whole area here. So they won't, I know from experience that the roboports will not stretch from one end of the smelting array to the other. See, the dotted line disappears there, the one that goes between those two. It disappears before I get to the other side here, but I can connect them down here. So I go up, what I do is I go up each side of the smelting array. As long as the green part of the robot network is covering the smelting array, it's good. And they need to be touching like that one is right there. So you can go there like that. And you need power. And then I can go up this side with roboports. Like that. Oh, I need to go left more so I can cover those over there. I'm looking on the left edge. Need to get those also. I don't want to leave a gap in the middle though. This should be okay. I'm looking where the green build zone is on the right, and I have to be at least able to connect it with the with the green build zone from the other side. So that should work there. Let's see if it does. So if I put roboports over here, does it all, will it all, yeah, so you can see the gap right there. You can see there's a gap in the green area if I go too far to the right, but let's just stay over here. Like that, so that they're touching. And where should you go? You should go. You should go. Well, you're going to hit stuff if I go. I can put you in there. Or there's a pipe bus. That should work. Like that. Okay, let's go to the map view. It's probably easier to see. Make sure. Oh, see, I missed there. See that roboport I just put there? You see that gap right there? It's not connected to the other network. I don't want that. Now it is. So I'm glad I checked that. Back to the map view. I've done that more than once. Put roboports down and have one of them as an isolated network, then check back later and none of the stuff in there is being built. So now they're all connected. It wouldn't hurt to go verify that just by hovering, just, you know, point at it with the mouse and make sure that dashed yellow line appears. That way you know for sure that it is. And I need, actually this is all under build area now. That's what I want. Up there. I'm going to want to bring in raw material now by train. So I'm going to want to build my rail yard. Oh, you know what? There's cliffs that I think I want my rail yard to be right there where those cliffs are. I need to make cliff explosives. Cliff explosives require regular explosives, a barrel, and a grenade. And regular explosives, coal, sulfur, water, and it's made in a chemical plant. Okay, I need to set up. In fact, let's see, coal, sulfur, and water. There's water there. There's water down here. Coals, there's sulfur, there's coal, chemical plant. I have, now that we have bots, we can start using blueprints. Ooh, would that violate my, my title of this series is Build from Scratch. But I have bots now. I can keep building from. I don't know. Should I keep building from scratch or should I start using blueprints now? What I need to do is I need to show you how I create blueprints. Okay, so I'll show you what I'm thinking about. I have a blueprint here. I was thinking, but I needed cliff explosives. I have a blueprint that this one is called Big Bullets, and well, I can just, it's maybe easier to show you in the blueprint view. This one here. So it's called Big Bullets because it makes artillery shells. Now there's a circle with a line there because we don't have that research completed yet. But it makes explosives here, and then it makes cliff explosives here. It takes an explosive. Actually, it's using bots to deliver them. I could make that a little better. But it's making explosives. Those explosives go around this conveyor, and they go over here. And these, which we can make now, these are the tank rounds, explosive cannon shells. So these are the bullets for the tank. So it makes those, and then it continues, the explosives continue around the belt, and they go over here, and once the research is completed, this is artillery rounds over here. So that's what, and then the cliff explosives here. So that's what all this does. I certainly could build this again, but I mean, I already have the blueprint. So I would just, at this point, I think that now that we have bots, I think I would start using the blueprints. I don't know if that would violate my my series title or not. But anyway, I need to get some cliff explosives built. So let's see if that'll fit in here. Let's see, where was that? Right here. I mean, I would be at this point. I would just basically be recreating that from scratch. What did you need? You needed coal, sulfur, steel, and iron. Wait, what do you need? You need. I want to look back at this thing again. Blueprints. Big bullets. This one. You need, and I'm using the constant combinators as labels here. So coal, sulfur, steel, and plastic. Those are the inputs. Coal, sulfur, steel, and water. And I didn't label this, but that's water. I probably should have labeled it, but coal, sulfur, steel, and plastic. Okay, coal, sulfur, steel, and plastic. Let's see if we can fit this in here somewhere. There's coal. There's sulfur and plastic, and steel is up there. Well, I can't build it over there because there's a cliff in the way. And I need cliff explosives in this build to get rid of that cliff. I can build up there. None of this stuff needs to go onto the bus, so this can really be anywhere. It just needs to get the material fed into it to work. So let's do that. Let's put it up here where it's out of the way. And like that, maybe. Do I have room to run the material up through there? Coal, sulfur, steel, and plastic. Do I have plastic up there already? Yeah, there's plastic right there. Let's put it right here. Yeah, so you can complain if you want to that I'm using blueprints now, and it's called build from scratch, but hey, we can make blueprints now, right? We played from scratch, and we can make blueprints. Okay, I made a blueprint. There it is. And let's say you need water. Do I have water over here? There's lubricant, sulfuric acid. I must have water, don't I? You know water? No water. Okay, where's the closest water? There's water over there. Here's some water here. Let's just bring this water over. And you need water here. Like that. Are you in the build zone here? Yes, you are, barely. See, now when I hover over this RoboPort here, you can see where the build area is. And you can see there's a large section over here to the left where the robots don't have access to yet because there's not enough RoboPorts around the base. But where I put that blueprint down, they can build that. So they should build that if they can get all the parts. And what else did I need? I needed coal and sulfur. Okay, coal and sulfur on one belt. So coal and sulfur needs to go up through here or here. Let's bring it up through here. Let's bring coal and sulfur up through here. So this will be coal and sulfur. And you need to be coal. You need to be coal there. Your coal there. And your coal and sulfur over here. Like that. There's coal and sulfur. I connected it to water already. You need logistic chests to work. I gotta figure out a better place to put you. So I need to make cliff explosives. You need explosives, an empty barrel, and a grenade. You need explosives, which we are making. An empty barrel, which is steel. You just need steel. And you need steel here. So, okay, let's get steel and plastic up here. So here's steel. And here's plastic. Well, you need both on one belt, right? Yeah, so let's do steel and plastic on a belt here. Right through, up through here, we can do steel and plastic. So we can do steel and plastic right through here. Like this. And like that. That'll be steel and plastic, so you need to be steel. You need to be steel. Oh, did I put that in a bad place? You need to be steel there. Oh, no, I can do that. I can do that. So you are steel right there. Like that. It's kind of in a bad place, but we'll make it work. There is steel and plastic. There's steel and plastic. Now, you don't have power. Okay, you have water, you have coal sulfur, you have steel plastic. Why don't you have inserters? Are we not making those? Are they not in a logistic chest? What is going on here? It's a good way to test the mall and the bots to see if they can build stuff. Why don't we have inserters? You're not making any inserters. Okay, I broke something. You are not... Oh, iron plate is so weak. Okay. Yeah, it's just, there's not enough. There's not enough iron plate. Okay, let's put a temporary solution to work again. I'll put priority right. Let's just break the whole factory. And, because that's all the iron plate there is. That doesn't help, does it? Nope. There just isn't any. I could do this. That's another temporary. Okay, well, that'll be temporary. I got it. The smelting is being upgraded, so then I gotta start bringing in more iron ore. But that will get that going again, I think. Yeah. Still not making it down there very far, are you? You just gobble up the iron plate. Okay, it's running now. Let's see what happens. Let's let it run for a while. I have to get more smelting going. That's on the to-do list. Okay, so did you get the... You still don't have the inserters up there. Okay, what? What else is gobbling up the iron plate? Oh, it's all the belt upgrades. Yes. So the red stuff, the red stuff gobbles up gears. The red undergrounds, the red whatever, they gobble up gears. Yeah, 40 gear. 40 gear for each red underground. So, and it's just not making them very quickly. there's plenty of gears there, but that doesn't matter. We're using... Are we consuming all the iron plate? Well, looks like there's a little bit of iron plate left over there. We're using all the gears, though. That's for sure. They're not making it down there. All right. Let's see. Let's speed up gear production. I have some speed modules here. That might help. I don't think it's an iron plate issue right now. I think it's can't produce enough the gears fast enough. That's fine. It'll get caught up. So nothing's broken. It's just it doesn't have enough resources to make inserters fast enough. Now they're being made. Now there's some in the chest. Because all those upgrades I did all at once is why it drained everything out of the mall. It's not a high volume thing. It's a low volume thing. So that will... I could build these myself. I could put these in here myself. Uh-oh. Okay. You are... I never did put roboports over there. I really need to do that. One of these days. Okay, what else do you need? You need... Oh, you need explosives. What are we waiting on here, guys? Oh, we're waiting on inserters over here, too. There we go, explosives. And you're going to go down through there. No, I want cliff explosives. Explosives, an empty barrel, and a grenade. Okay, let's see. You craft in... You craft in 8 seconds. You need 1 grenade. Grenades, you craft in 8 seconds. You need coal and iron plate. Coal and iron plate. Do I have iron plate anywhere over here? Down here is some iron plate. Only half a belt though, but how many iron plate do you need, grenade? You need 5 iron plate in 8 seconds, so that is pretty slow. So I could... put a machine here. I don't know if this is going to be fast enough or not, but let's find out. If you made a grenade, is one machine going to be fast enough? You need iron plate. You need... Oh, you need more coal than iron plate, though. You're going to make a grenade. Should I make it here or should I make it somewhere else? It needs to go up there. And I need iron plate. Let's make it up here. Let's go up here. You are going to make a grenade. Grenade, you need an iron plate. You need coal. You need power. Cliff explosives. You need explosives, a grenade, and a barrel. And a barrel is just steel. Yeah, so we need steel. So there's steel. Okay, and cliff explosives. You need explosives. So if you made cliff explosives and you made a barrel, you need steel. You need explosives, a barrel, and a grenade. There's explosives. You need iron plate. Is that the closest? Okay, I'm going to move you over here so you're all together. So you needed a grenade. Yeah. So grenade needed. You need iron plate and coal. Oh, that's why I gotta have coal over here. Iron plate and coal. Okay, you're gonna make a grenade. You need coal. You need iron plate. You need iron plate. You're going to pick up an iron plate. This is a filter inserter. You can tell it what you want it to pick up. And you don't have power. Oh, you still don't have power. I guess you can't. Now you can. Wait, what happened? Oh, I broke everything. I broke all the power. Okay, you're making a grenade. You needed a grenade. And that's not very good. You needed a grenade. You can have a grenade. You can put a grenade there. There's a grenade. You craft in 8 seconds. You craft in 8 seconds. You need 1 grenade. Well, that works out nicely. And you need some place to put your cliff explosives. And of course, we don't have power up there. We can put you down here. There's power down here. Cliff explosives. Okay, I forget how much those stack. Let's do 2 stacks. Okay. There are some cliff explosives. Give me those. How much time do I have? Okay, good. I'm almost out of time. These things are magic. So magic cliff explosives. It does not hurt you. So see, I'm standing next to the cliff. It doesn't hurt me at all. It does not hurt the equipment. So you can have stuff, if I could do it, I can't build anything right on top of it. That's pretty close. It does not hurt anything else. It only damages the cliff. So magic cliff explosives. You can see how much they destroyed. And the construction bots can destroy cliffs. And it's kind of cool. They throw the cliff explosives. So watch this. Let's mark these for removal. And we'll see. There he goes. There he goes. Now watch him throw the explosives. So if you have cliff explosives in the network where the construction bots can grab them, they can delete cliffs for you. And if you build something, now if you put a blueprint down and part of it goes on top of the cliff, that cliff will be marked for deletion. And then the bots will go grab explosives and delete and explode the cliff before they start building anything. So, okay. I'm happy. I have robots. I can use blueprints. I'm going to show you the setup that I use to create blueprints or modified blueprints. So we'll do that next time. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please click on that thumbs up button. I'd appreciate it very much. Take care. Have fun playing. See you next time. Bye-bye.